Had to put a new watch on my wrist. Brand new rooster inside of this whip. Brand new glick, these came with a stick. Nothing like yours, these came with a switch. Had to put a new chain on my neck. Strapped by a gun, nigga, this ain't no tech. Car too fast, nigga, this ain't no vet. Swimming in this money, I don't even get wet.
Welcome back to the kickback. Welcome back to the kickback. Welcome back to the kickback. Hey man, we live, baby.
Yo.
I got my boy with me. What's good, my boy?
What's up, my boy?
You know, live and direct, man. Welcome back to the kickback. It's your boy Jay Wicks. You know, I'm rocking with my man Belvy today, man. You know, I'm just gonna let you know, man. Yesterday's price is not today's price, man. My man was 2 hours late, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to hit him on it. You feel me? Yesterday's price is definitely not today's price, man. But I will say this, man. My man was late on the strength of he was working overtime, man. He was getting to it. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta salute that. I gotta respect that. But how you coming, man? How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, bro. Definitely good, man. I'm blessed. I'll say that for sure.
Right, way.
Just to be in my position. Motherfucker who come from Chicago, raised between 2 families out west and Bellwood, and not really having a lot, and to be able to just put my kids in a position to have more than me, it's just a true blessing, just that alone, before we even get to anything else. So
that's major, man. That's major, man. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect that, man. You know, can't do nothing but respect that. So, you know, we're gonna get right into it, man. You know what I'm saying? You definitely been moving and grooving behind this camera, man. You've been at it for a while, man. You know, I bumped into you. You know what I'm saying? I put the kite out there.
Right.
You know, I shot him a kite and shit. Motherfucker was like, "Hey man, you tripping, man? You need to get up with Belvy." You know what I'm saying? You looking for somebody to do production. You looking for somebody with quality work. I definitely got the boy for you, man. Hit him up and shit. We've been rocking ever since then, man. You know what I'm saying? Locked in since then,
I
man.
just appreciate what you doing. That's what's up, man.
Hey man.
You reaching out, man, to the community, to everybody that you fuck with and shit, putting them on the platform. Everybody, believe it or not, everybody want to be heard. Everybody want, you know, some type of voice.
No doubt.
So regardless if you a motherfucking millionaire TV show or whatever, like people just want to be heard, bro.
No doubt, man. You say I'm reaching out, I'm kicking back.
Yeah, but yeah, like you kicking back. You kicking back.
I'm kicking back. You know what I'm saying? In that order. So look, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you definitely I definitely admire your work, man. You definitely you know. You coming how you coming, man, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm reaching out to quality people, and then they put your name out there. I looked at your work, I'm like, man, we rocking and rolling. So you see how I'm coming, man. I see how you coming. We networking, we locking in, we kicking back, and it's straight like that. So on that note, man, you know, let's get into it, man. Let's talk about the craft, man. How long you been at it? What you got going on right now?
Okay.
And man, and then you messing with the art form too. You be recording and all that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dibbling dabbling?
No, I wouldn't say dibbling dabbling. That's the first passion.
Ooh.
It's just that when you're an artist, which I get now, but when you're an artist, you get looked down upon because there's so many artists out there that don't like to work.
Right.
They just like to talk about getting a dream, but they don't want to put the work in. So being as an artist, they like, whatever.
Right.
You know, but now as the camera, I get looked at as an equal. I get looked at as, okay, you can help me out, so let me help you out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As an artist, they looking at me as what you want from me.
Right.
Instantly, it's like, oh, what it is, and what you want. Rather than, you know, let me check them out. It's just like a relationship. When you've been messed over so many times, you automatically have your guard up to anybody who's trying to approach you. It's the same thing in this game. People, the artists, we got a bad name because we suck work ethic wise.
Right.
So when a motherfucker want to approach us, it's like, nah, you finna be just like such and such, you know. But this camera definitely got me indoors easier. I've been in the rooms, but I wasn't looked at as equal. It was just like, he here, who is this nigga?
Right.
But now it's, oh, that's Belvy, cameraman. It's Belvy, aka cameraman.
Right.
Motherfuckers don't know your name, they gonna say what you got. Cameraman, you know, so.
Cameraman, so that's major. If they put that before your name, you know what I'm saying?
No,
that's major.
Sure.
It don't even really matter what you used to do before that.
No, for sure.
You could have been an ex-NBA player. they know you by the cameraman. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like one of these ex-players or ex-rappers, and now they behind the mic. They know them as the podcaster. These young cats, I ain't see what you used to do back in the day. They know you as the cameraman. That's major. So, you know, everybody ain't gonna know me. But if they know me as Jay Wicks with the podcast, I know I done did something.
No, for sure.
Oh, you really don't know me, but you know me from this? Okay, you tuned in from here, so your timeline start here.
And that's all it takes, bro. That's all it takes. It's just that consistency. And I've been doing this for about only a year and a half.
Right.
That's it. Like, I picked up that camera. My homie goes back to music. I had about a studio in my crib. My homie kept coming over. Want to use my studio. He like, man, we snapping. Let me buy a camera so we can shoot videos. We never shot videos. Camera just sit in my crib.
Collecting dust.
So I'm like, fuck the dust. Feather that bitch off. I get to just working with it. I asked some camera people I know, so shout out to him over there, Raw Ruler Films. I asked them, you know, how am I doing? They'll tell me their little feedback. And next thing you know, Raw Ruler was like, I ain't gonna lie, you looking better than niggas in the game for years. And this probably like my second month in.
Right.
And after that, somebody was like, shit, you do baby showers? I'm like, nah, what I do now?
Oh, my mom.
And baby showers went to everything else.
You know, accidentally tripped into a whole business. See what I'm saying? So
they quit my job, by the way.
That's the beauty of it, man. So that's crazy because once I put all this together, right, and you know, it's a lot of people that was on my journey, so they saw how I was building, you know, everything from scratch.
For sure.
So just from doing this one project, everybody started asking me, hey, you just did that? So you do drywall? I'm like, I mean, you know, this was a do-it-yourself project. So I'm like, shit, Cuzzo them help me with this. You know, Migo them help me with the, you know, electric. I'm like, I did the flow. I'm like, my man J500 did the artwork. So they like, you do this, you do that. So now I'm kicking back to everybody that was a part of the project and a part of the movement anyway. So that's a whole nother business in itself. And like, I need you to help me with my, you know? I'm like, okay, now let me put my business cap on. See what I'm saying?
For sure.
So now let me start putting the price on stuff.
For sure.
See what I'm saying? So that's the beauty of it, man. You know, that's what it's all about, man. We kicking back, we showing love, man. We kicking back these resources, we kicking back everything.
Yeah, everything. And I'm gonna say this on the podcast because I be trying to kick back knowledge to these people for decades now.
Right.
Like, to me, I just feel like whatever you gonna do, just stay focused on it and don't be afraid to fail. Because shit, I'm a felon, misdemeanor, and I'm doing better than people with no background. So like, I don't like to hear excuses of I can't, and I got 2 kids and I'm a full-time father. So I'm not a deadbeat, I ain't a weekend dad, I ain't a every other day nigga. Like, I'm literally with my kids all the time. So grind is 24 hours.
24.
And whenever we fall asleep, but you can't be afraid to fail, push that shit, and like, that's the main thing. Don't be afraid to fail, because I was a CNA, so I was literally wiping ass before this.
Hey man, it ain't where you start, it's where you finish. And ain't nothing wrong with being a CNA.
No, definitely ain't nothing wrong.
A hustle is a hustle, but it's always a beauty if you could, you know, start doing something that you enjoy doing, man.
Oh, for sure.
You know, so once you start getting in the lane, and you be like, man, I don't even feel like this is a job. I feel like I enjoy doing this more like a hobby. This is more like, you know what I'm saying, a dream job. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I can sit down and talk with like-minded individuals and see what they got going on and take something positive from that situation, but at the same time entertain people and help people you know, see another side to you and also get them game and kick back to them. Come on, man. That's self-explanatory, man.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the dream job, man, you know? So, you know, until everybody ain't able to, you know, get in that space. Yeah, you know, I'm still going somewhere every day that I don't really want to be. But you know, this my side quest.
Right.
Which turned into my side hustle, which turned into a hobby, occupation. That's a whole demonstration.
And that's how it started. And low key, what you saying, what a lot of people fail to realize too, when you really want something, a lot of times it gotta be free.
Come on, man.
You gotta start off lowballing yourself. A lot of people say, no, you know, your price is your price. But at the same time, you gotta build your name first before you start talking about your price is your price.
You gotta kick back.
You gotta kick back. You gotta have consistent work. Motherfucker gotta know who you is. And I don't mind being a McDonald's. I ain't gotta be Steak 48 because McDonald's is still $1 million billionaire. So you ain't gotta hit niggas over the head all the time. But at the same time, you definitely have to start off low so you can just get that content, get that reputation, get that consistency. And it's on from there. But just like you said, by you doing what you doing, that's like, oh, okay, you want to do job, oh, you do this because you just being consistent at what you want to do.
Exactly.
And it's just opening more doors for other things. And people fail to realize that. And then another thing, everybody wanted to be perfect.
Yeah.
Everything, and it's a 50-50 with you because people wouldn't start a podcast if they didn't have this on the wall.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody can't be that, you know, that take away from the journey for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was just blessed because that's just how I'm coming.
Yeah.
So when I put my mind to it, I'm gonna come that way. You see what I'm saying? I ain't never had a basement tattoo.
Right.
When I got my tattoo, I already knew what I wanted. I already knew how much it was gonna cost.
Right.
So I already knew about quality and you know what I'm saying? Because I was a step ahead.
Sure.
I ain't had to get no gel tattoo to know that I wanted a better tattoo.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, real shit.
So that's just how I'm coming, man. If I'm gonna do something, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah, for
you know?
sure.
But I can still, you know, do something small until I'm ready for it to be like that. But you know, it's part of the journey, man.
No, for sure.
It's
You
part of the
just
journey.
came the right way.
Exactly. So others, late bloomers, they blossom a little later, and others just got it. They just, you know.
No,
So
for sure.
depending on who you is, you still just keep going, keep grinding.
Yeah, all day. The grind never stops.
The grind never stops. But like you said, you know, some people don't want to work.
No.
They want that instant microwavable rice. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to cook that home cooked meal.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? You got to marinate that thing overnight.
No,
You got to start that Sunday dinner on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? They
No,
want that
for sure.
instant microwave food.
Instant. Like, I gave one camera dude 4 jobs, which was, they added up to at least $800 within a week and a half. He got complaints from every job.
That's crazy.
Then one of the jobs was he supposed to do video and pictures. He said, man, I couldn't even get no video. No video? You were there for them hours and couldn't get no video. And that's what they're paying you for.
Right.
But people want the money, but they don't want to work. And you got to think about it. You at a place for 2-3 hours and you making $300-$400, $200-$300.
Simple. Easy
You
money.
ain't working 8 hours.
Highway rock.
Definitely what
Take
it
the
is.
candy from a baby.
Definitely what it
And
is.
then, but now he got, you know, vouch for him. So now your name attached to him.
Yeah.
Because you don't put him, you know.
And it fucked me up for a little minute.
See
You know,
what I'm saying,
but
man?
it's just my grind and my work ethic. People understood, like, oh, okay, damn, it was him. Now, one person did get mad, I ain't gonna say no names, but we still hashed it out because at the end of the day, I have to let them know, like, hey, I'm a business, so when you book me, not all the time is you gonna get me, you gonna get Belvy Films. And if I have a worker that's fucked up, only thing I can do is fire him.
Right.
Give you your money back and tell you if there's anything else, I give you a discount. I'll do that for free, however you want it, but I can do it to the best of my ability. I'm still a business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So look, man, that's a lesson for y'all, man. Once somebody kick back, man, once they reach back to y'all, they throw you a oop, they give you an assist, man, you know, you representing them, man. So if you don't follow through with what you promised, or, you know, if they don't like the quality of work that he done put you on, man, you know, that's bad for business. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
And you know, like he said, if he sent his representative, hey, one day, I'm gonna have to, I can't be everywhere at one time, you know?
For sure.
You gonna be on the kickback, but I might, hey man, go shoot that and da-da-da-da. Here go the questions right here, this is what I want from this interview, you know, go pull up on them.
No,
Sometimes we gotta take the show on the road, man. I mean, in the future, that's what I see. I can't be everywhere. I might send Belvy, hey, shoot that kickback interview. I got this backdrop, make sure the kickback in the backdrop. You in Cali somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
You just touched down in Cali, I'm in Chicago. You done shot a kickback episode in Cali.
For sure. And that's the mindset you gotta have. That you don't want to be everywhere. Because when you start thinking you're gonna be everywhere, your mind not thinking future-wise, like I want to be an empire, I want to be a business. You thinking of solo dolo shit.
Right way.
Like, I don't want to be everywhere. I don't want to film everybody. And when it gets to the point where I'm not filming at all, but my name's still behind it. just like every big company, motherfucker, from ABC to all of them, you're not seeing the owner of ABC filming you. But I'm pretty sure maybe they probably started filming. I don't know, but you know, you don't go to McDonald's and get it right straight from Ronald.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I'm not trying to think like I'm supposed to be everywhere, but like I said, I'm gonna handle my stuff the right way. So when my people mess up, I'm gonna handle it how I'm supposed to handle it. You know?
That's business, and you know, we definitely out here building a foundation. We definitely out here building a brand. That's really what it's about. Everything that you represent, you know, it represents your brand. You know, so that's why I'm coming like I'm coming, because this represents my brand. Mm-hmm. You know, it ain't nothing wrong with starting however you starting, but you know, I'm serious about my brand. For sure. You know, and I got a journey. I can show you how all this looked before this. I just saw the vision, and I was blessed, and you know, to put it in motion. Mm-hmm. Everybody ain't blessed to see what they want to do and put it in motion. So don't get discouraged if you got to start from ground zero, because that's going to build character.
For sure. It's all about the process. All about it. I done rapped in front of stuff with a little mic, probably way, I'm talking about like maybe lighter wise, and me, Dre, Crebo with a sock over it, rapping in the basement, connected to, we ain't even got electricity. They borrow electricity from the neighbors. You hear me? Like, and then back then, studios weren't how it is now. Like, you had to be on or really know somebody to go in the studio back in the day. So you had to make it work. So I'm always, my character been from how you grow up. And you know, everything from your childhood, from your trauma to everything. So how I grew up built me for this. I always, basically was a handyman in the streets. Never, I'm not a handyman because I don't fix shit. I'm calling somebody for this shit.
Right. You got the, hey man, look. You got the resources.
No, for sure.
I ain't saying you know how to build a house, but you can make a couple of phone calls and you're going to get that house built in a couple months.
It's going to get built.
And that's all what it's about, man. It's about that knowledge. It's about the resources, because somebody got to kick back to somebody, you know, to put it in motion.
For sure.
And that's love, man. You know, you say, that's improvisation. You say the studio, you know, you have to wrap this around that, you know, shit was janky, you know, threw the stitching cord over there, stole some electricity. Come on, man. That's a story in itself, man. Come on, man. Everybody not that dedicated. Everybody not that serious about their craft. Everybody don't see the dream like that, man. You gotta see it then. Don't see it when you in a studio with $1 million equipment that Dr. Dre and you know, and all them got. You gotta see it when you beating on a bucket or something. You know, if you can see it then when you in a closet somewhere in the studio, come on, man.
But that's the difference. A lot of people wait. They looking for that light at the end of the tunnel instead of keep traveling. They want to see that light. Other than that, they too scared to go down. They like, man, hell nah, ain't no light down here. But you just gotta believe, man. That's what kills me about sometimes when people say they, you know, they believe in God, higher power, whatever you want to say. Because then when stuff hit the fan and you really trying to strive for what you want and stuff break down, you instantly fold.
Facts. Instead
of having faith.
Facts.
And whatever you believing in, or even believing in yourself, that you can do it. But a lot of people, they don't even believe in themselves.
That's facts.
So, you know, that will be, you know, stopping people from doing a lot of things they want to do. Goes back to what I said earlier, a lot of people they're afraid to fail.
Facts. We back live in one, man. Lights, camera, action, showtime. Welcome back to the kickback. Had to pay some bills real quick, you know. Got the production manager, you got the project manager, you got what they call it, lights and you know what I'm saying, man. Yeah. All of that, man. We had to get some shit situated real quick, you know. But you know, we back at the kickback. I got my boy Belvy with me. Yes, you know, we gonna get into a little 1-2, man. You know, I'ma say, man, you been behind the camera. You been in the industry, basically. Mm-hmm. I'ma say you been in the industry. I'ma put it like that. You been in the game. You been in the industry. So I'ma say, what's a few people that you don't work with? Shout out a few people you don't work with that, you know, people may know, they may not know.
Okay. Shit, I'm gonna just, from who I work with, period, I'm gonna just shout out, Miriam, aka Robin, aka Dre from the Shy. we gonna say Hannah Hall from the Shy. Shit, as far as rap, we could say Mikey Dollars. I worked with King Louis. I didn't work with T.I., but I chopped it up with him when he came out with his Trouble album. Me and DJ Sluggo went to his album release, so shout out DJ Sluggo always. Shout out Bree, Power 92, Money Mayha. Man, I work with a lot of motherfuckers. Shout out L Hitter, shout out Sasha Go Hard, Katie Got Bands, shout out my nigga Rio. Man, I didn't work with a lot of people. Shout out Jacob Lattimore, that's my dog, he cool as hell. We ain't actually worked together, but he have been behind my lens a couple times during the Shy episode. We done chopped it up, trying to get his ass on Belvy and Henny. We didn't talk about that, so that should be coming soon, you feel me? But shout out my nigga Bart from the Shy. He's still doing his thing, so man, can't forget my nigga Chris Lofton. Shout out my nigga House.
My boy.
You already know.
My boy. Man, that list getting longer, man. Keep going. Hey, man, keep going. I'm trying to hit this resume, man. You got some more?
For sure. Man, I'm trying to think.
Can't forget little bro them. Can't forget the little people. You know, who else you been working with?
Man, you know, shout out my nigga Jay Hayes. Shout out my nigga Trey. Man, shout out my nigga Dre. New Era, Crebo them, you know what I'm saying? Shit, shout out motherfucking Curly. Shout out Mike, shout out Wesley, you know what I'm saying? I'm neutral, so I'm gonna fuck around and name everybody, you know what I'm saying? So shout out motherfucker Blue, free my nigga Blue, you know what I'm saying? So it's just cool when you neutral and you solid, bro. Your resume can go so long, you know what I'm saying? You know, RIP my nigga MVG Doug. I was just about to get to work with him before he passed. Shout out again to Mikey Dollars because he was about to set that up. And shit, it's just, the list goes on, man. So
that's major, man. You out here working, man. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to shine the light on, you know, what you had going on. That sounds like a lot of motion over there.
No, for sure.
That sounds like a lot of motion. That sounds like, you know, folks been kicking back. You know what I'm saying? Folks been opening doors, and you know, that sounds like, you know, that's a lot of work, man. You've been grinding, man. I gotta respect it.
All day, bro.
Pardon the body. I'm finna go get these shot glasses.
Yeah, for sure. We gotta turn up one time.
Pardon the body.
Cause as I be editing the kickback, I be like, man, them motherfucking shots be looking good.
Hey, man, you know what's going on. It's only right that we, you know, get some communion real quick. You know?
Oh, for sure.
Charge.
For sure.
It's only right.
You when you take a shot, you hit it on the table.
Hey, I can't tell you all that. I mean, I can't tell you all that. I can't tell you the rules. Just know, if you don't do it, you might be taking another one. You see what I'm saying? You know? You're asking too many questions. No, for real though, man. Man, shout out to the grind. Shout out to the hustle. Shout out to the process that you must trust. Ain't no instant rice, man. Ain't no microwave rice, man. You gotta get them ingredients. You gotta get that pot and that pan. You gotta turn that oven on. You gotta season that food. You gotta marinate it overnight, man. You know, and just trust the process, man. And that's what I'm shouting to right now, man. On my behalf, I'm shouting to the process, man. And shout out to everybody that been rocking with me and believing in me. And y'all see how I'm coming, man. The love keep me motivated. The love keep me going. Shout out to that.
This shit.
Love. Now, I'm gonna move this for a second so y'all can see. Now, look at my shot glass and look at his. He is not upside down. He was asking me the rules, I just couldn't tell him. Now he know. You see what I'm saying? He gotta take another shot. It's only right.
I feel you.
You know?
Kickback.
You know you gotta take another shot, man. It's only right, man. Next time you gotta turn that glass upside down.
Right, I
You
feel
feel me?
I feel you, brother. Well, I'm gonna shout it up to myself, to the process.
There we go. 2 for 1, my boy. So we back at it, man. That's what it's all about, man. You know, I'm trying to see how I'm gonna come. I'm going off the top of the noggin, man. It's the second half of the interview. You know, it might be time to have some fun. You know. So what I'm gonna say is, who is somebody you want to work with that you haven't got a chance to work with yet? And that could be That could be somebody that you want to shoot, somebody you want to film, or somebody you want to really work with as far as the art form.
Man, I definitely would want to work with Missy Elliott, Shauna, definitely Timberland, J. Cole, Drake, Lil Durk. I would want to work with everybody, but them would be my mains. Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
I just met Jason Weaver. We chopped it up. You know, I call him the GOAT. He don't think he the GOAT, but then you was in Lion King. You played Michael Jackson, and you the GOAT. Like we grew up watching you on a lot of stuff. Smart guy and etc. So
come on, man. What we talking about?
I would definitely like to work with bro. Man, I ain't gonna lie too. Like even though I just met him, but even like Jacob Lattimore, the brother is cold. He can actually sing. He actually got talent. I'm trying to think. Who else that I would really? Of course, T.I. People I grew up with, Jeezy, 50 Cent. Man, then I definitely would. You know, even though my homie, you know what I'm saying. He know 50. You know.
You gotta kick back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So. We're gonna put that in motion one of these times, you feel me?
You gotta trust the process, man. You just gotta be in
sure.
position. When your phone ring, man, you gotta be ready to go. You can't be playing, they say pull up, you gotta pull up.
I'm pulling up.
You know?
I'm pulling up. I remember I got a fake phone call while I was at work, and I thought it was Universal Records. And it was because I had reached out, so I thought they reached back. I walked right the fuck out of my job. They told me I was signed. They said come to ATL. Man, I packed my shit. I went straight to the crib.
Yeah.
Packed my shit up. Told my dad, like, hey, if you can, I need you to, help my baby moms out. Well, this was my wife at the time. Help my wife out. You know what I'm saying, with the kids, whatever they need. But I'm out of here, and I'm leaving today. He like, oh damn. And I went straight to the airport. And only how I knew it was full because they said they was finna work with T Grizzly. And so I called DJ Sluggo up. And DJ Sluggo was like, yeah, he know, quality control, but the people that they saying, like, that ain't them.
That's crazy.
And so luckily, I didn't go, because who would have knew if I would have hopped on that airplane, bro? I could have been dead, robbed, anything, you know what I'm saying?
Who playing on your phone like that, though? You still don't know to this day.
Real thinkers.
Man, that's crazy.
They even had a white dude call me, and it sounded legit to the T, and then the caller ID said Universal, like,
get the fuck out of here.
So it wasn't like I'm just assuming I just saw a regular number. No, caller ID said Universal Records.
So it might have been a real phone call though.
No, it definitely wasn't. It was
I
fake as
don't know,
fuck.
man. I probably would have did my homework though. But whoever put that prank on, bro, man, y'all bogus as hell, man. Like the man, come on, man.
But that just show you how dedicated I am. I walked the fuck out my job. Didn't give a fuck what they said, nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to take risks.
That's what it's all
And people
about.
be scared to do that. I don't give a fuck. If motherfucker call me now and say, hey, you need to be here, I'm gone. Shit, I just went to Cali, you know what I'm saying? Like on bread wise, to me, I feel like I took an L on the bread wise, but also I don't look at that because you always gotta find something positive. I look at it as shit, okay. I was looking at that's an investment in me because also I did meet Woody, the nigga who played Bobby Brown. He was chilling with my nigga Chris Loft, went to his crib. He like, yeah, it's my nigga Woody. I'm like, oh no, that's Kane. You from Power, Kane. He like, Kane. We chopped it up, you know what I'm saying? Just be good vibes, but I'm still putting myself in a position. So yeah, money wise, I might have took an L, but at the end of the day, it's still an investment. You gotta take L's, you gotta invest. Everything not gonna be a win, and if you think that, that's the problem.
Facts. For real. All the losses, man, the L's stand for lessons too, man. Everybody know that. If you don't know that, you better know it now. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
But just flashing back, man, to your list, man. Your list was real diverse, man. Your horizon was broad on the folks that you wanted to work with and all this and all that, man. It was broad. So they say, like, man, you got range, you got a little range, man, that's dope. And, shout out to everybody who you shouted out, you know what I'm saying? So, and then, my boy K Law, make sure y'all tune in to Power, man. It's coming back on, tomorrow? Yep, I think it comes on tomorrow, September, man, so shout out, bro, man. You know,
bro.
he threw me the hoop, man. He kicked back, man. He gave me, you know, a dope interview, man. He gave me some of this time. I had to take the show on the road. I ain't had to, you know, we had technical difficulties that night, but hey, come back to the studio, man. You still at the crib, man. You know, we gotta get in the studio, y'all. Still, you know what's going on. But shout out, bro, though, for sure.
For sure. And I want to say about bro, like he very, to be in a position that he in, like he very humble. I fuck with him, like he just put me in the room, and that's all I ask for sometimes. Like he don't necessarily, hey, this is this and woo woo. He just put me in the room, and I appreciate that shit, bro, because a real motherfucker gonna take advantage.
Facts.
And when I'm in that room, I'm taking advantage. I ain't just he, ha, ha, oh my God, I'm with such and such. Fuck that. It's a genuine connection, because if you know him, I know him. He fuck with you for a reason. So we gon' fuck with each other just because the circle.
That's facts.
When genuine motherfuckers know genuine motherfuckers. When
That's
we work
facts.
solid. See, what I've learned, when you at the top, it's all about networking. When you at the bottom, it's all about competition. And if you're going to do competition, it should be friendly competition. That's what motherfuckers at the top doing. And that competition shit where you want to X a nigga off and get jealous and hating, I ain't trying to be a part of none of that shit.
Facts, man. You know, so basically, he put you in the room. Basically, he kicked back.
For sure. Cause
everything coming full circle, man. He kicked back.
He definitely kicked
at
back.
At the end of the day. And shout out to everybody that be kicking back, man. That's what it's all about, man. You know?
Cause like we went to, he came out, he told me to come out to Gary, Indiana. And shit, I came out there and Tommy was there, Drake from the Shy, and I had the camera and I was like, okay. We left that motherfucker at 3 in the morning. I was like, that video gonna be done by 8 in the morning.
Right.
I finished it, sent it out. Miriam hit me back like, who? Like, she hit this other nigga up like, who is this nigga? Like,
yeah.
He had the video out the same day. Like, I'm waking up to the video done. Like, yeah. Because my work ethic.
That's dope, man. So let me ask you this question, man. So let's just say it's a blank check right here, right? You finna get signed, man. You know, we finna put you on a contract. We finna sign you on a deal. You know, but I'm gonna ask you, what would you rather this deal be? Everything that you got going on right now, would you rather it be for you to be behind the camera, to be behind the keyboard, to be behind the microphone? I got a blank check right here. You know, this your ticket out the ghetto, but it's your choice. You know what I'm saying? If you had the choice of what would you be doing, what would you be doing?
Man, it's a tie between music and acting.
Ain't no ties, man. We're gonna sign one thing. We're gonna sign one thing on this check, man.
I get to do it up, man. I'm gonna go with acting.
That's major.
Like people don't even know. Like, yeah, I do music. That's my first passion. But at the end of the day, when it come down to it, music, it's always an expiration date. You could be 80 acting, 60, because they gonna always need actors.
That's dope.
For every movie, you know. And I naturally got it in me, so it's just, I only been on one thing, and that was on Bill Cunningham, on some acting like my girl was sleeping with my cousin type acting. It was all improv, so it was all off the top of the dome. And they have cue cards to tell you when to turn up, when to go down. So you looking and you just instantly snapping the character. I feel like a lot of people, that's not easy to do.
That's dope though. You know, I didn't know that side of you. So now that I do know that side of you, I got something in the chamber.
Okay.
I got some ideas, man. So it's about, you know, short film. The script is already written.
Okay.
I just don't know how to go about it, like the production wise. You know, I don't really want it to be. It ain't gonna be no Marvel film. Okay. It ain't gonna be no $1 million production, but
right.
It's already there.
Okay.
So you get into that, you got a camera, you make a phone call, somebody else got a camera. Now we just gotta fill these slots, fill these actors up, and, you know, put it into motion.
Oh, for sure.
I directed, you were directed, you know, I got some ideas, man, for real. We're gonna chop it up off camera because, you know, They be stealing, man. I'm not finna, you know, they be stealing. We not finna post. Come on, man.
Hey.
I got real ideas.
No, for sure.
$1 million ideas.
For
We
sure.
gonna do that off camera.
And
But that's dope though.
No, for sure. And I understand why they be stealing. You know, because it be $1 million dream thoughts, but people don't put the work in it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be scared to talk around my phone. I ain't lying to you, man. Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all something. And what's crazy is, this is what one of my films is about, right? I ain't gonna give y'all too much, but stop talking around them phones, right? So I got something going on where write that shit down.
Right.
All that communication is about signs and signals and, you know, secrecy and understanding. So if I can look at you a certain way and you already know what I'm talking about.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So I got a short film about that. It's ain't no conspiracy. This shit is real life. So man, write that shit down or learn them signs and them signals and get it that way. Cause them phones, man, I'm telling you, in 5-10 years, man, you gonna find out a lot about them phones, and that's all I'm gonna say. You know?
Hey, and I believe it. I believe
These facts though.
Everything's set up for how it's supposed to be. You know, and that's another reason why a lot of people don't succeed, because they be wrapped up in what the government or how the TV, what they presented, because we need the cashiers, we need the janitors, we need the garbage men, we need the teachers. Because if everybody rich, who the fuck gonna do something?
Facts.
If everybody got that mindset of taking over and building an empire, who the fuck gonna do the other shit?
The facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I believe it. You know.
That's facts. So look, man, I'm gonna chop it up with you one time. I'm gonna see this. I'm gonna ask you this question, right? Who do Belvy want to see in this seat right here? I'm letting you kick back to 1 or 2 individuals right now. Who would be a dope shoot? Who would Belvy want to see in this seat on the kickback?
That we know we can get, or just
ain't no do we know. Whatever I'm asking you, ain't no limit to your question. Who would Belvy want to see Jay Wicks do an interview with on the kickback and be like, damn, that's bro show. This would be a dope look, or you know?
Okay. I have to say, just because when I'm editing your video, when I go to bounce it, I always pop on Drink Champs.
Oh.
So, because they always have a good 2 to 3 hour session, so it allowed the computer to run without me literally just sitting there. And I never watched it, but after that, I be watching it sometime and I get intrigued. So I'm like, you know what? I can see even bro on the Drink Champs or Drink Champs coming to bro. You know what I'm saying? So definitely Noriega. You know.
Hey man. That's a dope ass answer. I never knew you had that vision, but now you just put the vision in me. Like, with knowledge and understanding and information, man, I'll be stealing game. I'll be stealing what you know? So that's dope, man.
No, for sure.
That's dope that you think that way, and now I can see that. You know, shout out to Noriega, shout out to Drink Champs. I mean, you know, y'all solidified, you know, y'all been doing what y'all been doing, but listen, I'm coming, boy. I'm coming. On everything I love, I'm coming.
And then I would like to see, because I've seen you talk about sports, and I've been watching this nigga, he funny as hell, low key, Gilbert Arenas.
Oh, Gil. Oh, my God. No chill, Gil on the kickback? I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm tagging that nigga, man. No chill Gil, man. Come on the kickback. And low key, to be completely honest with you, I know a couple people that know him, so it ain't that far-fetched. No chill Gil, man. Let's see how real of a nigga you is, man. Would you know, come off of your platform and come to a young black man that's trying to do his thing? Would you do that? If I make the right phone call, I got a couple phone calls I can make, man.
Come on, Gil.
Shout out No Chill Gil, man.
Sure.
Them was some dope answers though, man. You know, I'm getting a little better with this, you know, this one too, man, you know. So that was a dope answer. Man, that was a dope answer, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, sure, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You got me thinking about your answer, and, you know. That's pretty dope, man. You know, shout out to them.
I want everybody to succeed, bro. And our limits can't be limited. You know?
Don't let that go over y'all head, man. Our limits can't be limited. You know. So on that note, man, look, man. Let me see what else I got for you, man. I gotta hit you with one on the outro. I gotta hit you with something dope on the outro after I feel your shot up. My peripheral game crazy. Look, my peripheral game crazy though.
Okay, you gonna take one with me?
Come on, man. It's only right, man.
Alright.
It's only right, man. I got manners. See here on the kickback, you know, we got manners, man. You know, I don't know about all that other stuff y'all used to, man. Them low budget. This ain't no shot to them, but here on the kickback, we got manners. So we shot again, man. The health and wealth, man, and longevity.
Flipped it over that time.
That one had a little kick to
Woo! Yeah, that was the kickback.
it. That one had a little kick to it. It had some kickback. That motherfucker had some recoil.
Yeah.
So look, man. So this what I'm gonna say, man. I'm gonna say, you know, I know you be having a lot of undisclosed, exclusive shit going on, but you know, the shit that you can preview for the people, let the people know something that you got coming up or going on in the near future, man, to be looking out for.
Oh, for sure. Man, I'm an open book, so I ain't really got shit to really that I can't disclose. So I am finna come out with a little masterclass to just teach people like the mindset of wanting to be an entrepreneur, or even just the mindset of going down the right path. Cause a lot of stuff that we just don't know. So it's a lot of things we can't blame people for if you don't know. Cause a lot of shit that I did, the reason why I got the background that I got, because I didn't know I could do better legally and make the same money that I can illegally.
Facts.
You know, so
Facts.
once I figured that out, that's what I was on. So definitely, I think I'm looking at some couple places. You know, have some mimosas for the ladies, cause I know mostly that's what it's gonna be for. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, shout out to Netta. You know, we be talking. She doing her thing out in Vegas right now, but it's like she said something to me that I had to really pay attention to. She was like, "Yeah, you like giving free game. That's what's up." But she was like, "Pay attention. When you giving all the free game, who really listening?"
Facts.
When people paying for that shit though,
They gotta listen.
they gonna listen because they paying for it.
They gotta listen.
And it's fucked up that it take for y'all to have to pay when you got people out here that's want to give you free game, but hey, I'm here to teach, preach at any given moment because I'm just a living testimony. So that's what I got coming out. Also, I'm finna go ahead and drop this album, Trap and B, a trap nigga doing R&B with a little mix of my rap as well. You know, I've been off the scenes for a little minute, but I was just playing, the Pink Panther one time. Sneak my way in, you know.
Right back like cook crack.
You already know. It's just, I had to do it by different ways, but that, and then shit, other than that, I'm just always grinding and working.
Always grinding, man. Always working, man. So shout out to your new project you got going on. And I don't know who Netta is, but shout out to Netta and Cali, man. And then what she got going on? She just a regular person or she got motion? What's going on?
I mean, she's
somebody need to be on the kickback?
I'm not gonna, yeah. Especially when you want to talk about, cause she real big on narcissists and relationships. So give you a little different aspect on a woman mindset.
Okay, Netta. Hey, look, I'll be listening, man. I don't just be letting my guests come up here and just talk, man. I'll be listening to what they saying. So now you got a 15, 30 seconds of fame, man. Shout out Netta, man. If you want to come on the kickback, man, book that flight from Cali to Chicago, man. We might
Vegas.
Vegas?
Yeah, Vegas.
Vegas and Cali, they neighbors.
Yeah,
So book that flight from Vegas to Chicago, man. We might have something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? On that note, man, I I ain't leave no stones unturned, I don't think, but if I did, bro, call away, man. We gonna do part 2, 3, 4, and 5, man. So,
for sure.
you know what I'm saying? We in and out on this joint. He definitely kicked back, you know, showed some love, you know. I definitely had to put the light on him because what y'all don't know is, I'm pretty sure y'all do know, but this is the man behind the camera. This is the man who editing it and chopping it up for me. And also, don't let me forget who I started off with. Shout out Brittany, Miss Nightingale. You know what I'm saying? She's still locked in with me, you know. So shout out Brittany Nightingale and shout out my boy Belvy because that's the team right now. I got a 2-person team. So if I need something edited or chopped up, I'm going to Brittany Nightingale or I'm going to Belvy. And Belvy been doing the whoops. Belvy been doing the whoops for me for, you know, for a minute now. So we locked in. So shout out to you, man, for trusting in the vision, trusting in the process. And I know you're gonna send a couple of situations my way, and I'm definitely gonna send a couple of situations your way because I am Mr. Kickback.
Right.
That's what I do. I reach back, I kick back, that's what I'm about. I hope that don't go over y'all head because I'm telling y'all, I'm finna start something major, and I want y'all to believe in me because I believe in myself. I'm finna start something major. Y'all gonna start seeing a lot of plays in motion. I'm kicking back, for real, so y'all stay in tune. On that note, man, my man Belvy, what you want to say to the people on the way out? How they can find you on social media, man? Let them lock in with you because they locked in with me.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's Belvy, ITS, literally it's Belvy. So ITS, then BELVY. You can type that in to come up on any platform. And then I do have to shout out one more person before I get off this motherfucker. Shout out DJ Nafis, and shout out my nigga Vern Mine, because I'll never forget, Vern took my song to DTL Live when DJ Nafis was in there. And then he was like, this is a clean song. My nigga Vern was like, yeah, it's clean. Shit wasn't clean at all. But he played that motherfucker. DJ Nafis was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this on the radio. First time he ever spent my shit. So it's like I always tell you, I'm always gonna shout out people because I respect shit that niggas don't mind giving and not ready to receive. Niggas are always ready to receive. They don't never ready to give or kick back how we on right now. They always ready to get some shit. So you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my nigga DJ Nathan, and we on the kickback, and shout out to my nigga, you know what I'm saying, Jay Wicks.
There we go.
You know, and even shout out to his sister, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with his sister too, man. It's all family around this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Kickback, we on this motherfucker, and I'm gonna let him sign out.
Man, you know I'm gonna sign out, man. I'm just listening to what he's saying, man. That's what it's all about, man. It's all about kicking back. So, you know, I'm gonna piggyback off that, man. Shout out DJ Nafis and shout out bro who brung DJ. You know, that's a kickback right there. Everything is gonna come full circle, man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And that's what it's all about, man. What's understood ain't gotta be explained. I told y'all tune in, man. I got something major coming for y'all. I just need y'all to be patient, man. You know, they be like, bro, when the next one coming out? When the next one coming out? They don't understand. When we shoot this, man, you already booked for next week, so you probably ain't even gonna touch it. Look, he ain't gonna touch it for 5 to 7 business days already, because my shit be on back order, but I'm trying to give y'all the snippets to, you know, keep y'all nerves down, you know what I'm saying? But that's a blessing in itself because they tune in.
No, for sure.
They want to know when the next episode drops.
For sure.
Coming soon, man. Coming real soon, man. We live, baby. We live, man. We on the kickback, man. As long as I stay live and lit, man, y'all gonna be live and lit and living through me, man. And I love and I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate your time, even though your ass was 2 hours late.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, man. We locked in, man. We on the kickback.
For sure. We live.
We live, baby.
I had to put a new watch on my wrist. Brand new rooster inside of this whip. Brand new glick, these came with a stick. Nothing like yours, these came with a switch. I had to put a new chain on my neck. Strapped by a gun, nigga, this ain't no tech. Car too fast, nigga, this ain't no vet. Swimming in this money.